Yesterday, I listened for several hours of 3 United States presidents who do not know Jesse Jackson.
Each day we wake up to some new assault.
He maintained a tense relationship with the political order, not because the presidents were white or black, but the demands of our message, the demands of speaking for the least of these, those who were disinherited, the damned, the dispossessed, the disrespected, demanded not Democratic or Republican solutions, but demanded a consistent, prophetic voice that at no point in time ever sold us out as a people. And it speaks volumes about who the Reverend Jesse Jackson was.
Well, here we are now. The problem is not Trump. The problem is us. Sitting up here talking about, oh, they got all the power. We can't win. We got to win because they put the seeds of victory in us. If we just nurture them and grow, Hakeem Jeffries be the Speaker of the House. If we keep on winning, we'll get the Senate back. If we keep winning, we can save health care for our grandmamas. If we keep winning, we can bring about criminal justice reform. If we keep winning, we can have 2 Jackson boys in the Congress. We didn't come this far to turn around now. But they getting ready to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the country. But we were not free in 1776.
Jesse Jackson told his family he wanted one simple thing at his funeral: leave politics out of it and come together in respect. The Barack Obama got up and turned the moment into a divisive political speech. Disgusting. This is another Democrat. Look at this. Is it not a political speech? Why is it everything about Trump here? I don't get it. If you want to know why Donald Trump was elected, just watch the whole Obama speech. You will see these attacks is actually what stir up people to change their mind, even till today. This is exactly what he did throughout his presidency. At some point, it get boring. Yeah. If they want to have a meeting where they can actually they should just organize one and do that. I don't know, maybe people will not attend. Reason they want to use this little opportunity to do that. There is a video his son actually put out. Take a look at this.
Do not bring your politics out of respect to Reverend Jesse Jackson and the life that he lived to these homegoing services. Right. Come respectful and come to say thank you. But these homegoing services are welcome to all. Democrat, Republican, liberal, and conservative, right wing, left wing, because his life is broad enough to cover the full spectrum of what it means to be an American.
So that right there is Jesse Jackson's son saying, let's keep politics out of this. And let's take a look and let's see what Democrats do.
Another setback to the idea of the rule of law. An offense to common decency. Every day you wake up to things you just didn't think were possible. Each day we're told by those in high office to fear each other and to turn on each other, and that some Americans count more than others. I don't care what they do in Washington. I care what we do in the community. We beat people bigger than Trump. We fought people harder than them if we stand up and be what we're supposed to be.
There's bad times like now. We're in a tough spot, folks. We got an administration that doesn't share any of the values that we have. And I don't think I'm exaggerating a little bit.
Let me just say, I predicted a lot about what's happening right now. I'm not into saying I told you so, but we did see it coming.
For starters, I'm glad none of them are in office. I forgot how nice it was to not have to hear Joe Biden and Kamala Harris speak. But aside from that, they couldn't even just go pay their respects without talking about Trump and Republicans. They used his funeral as a political soapbox. And I mean, I've seen both sides do it before. But the thing that I found interesting is his son specifically asked not to do this. And it seems they didn't care. They just did it anyway. That's what sticks out to me about it. Couldn't just talk about Jesse Jackson. Had to talk about Trump and the right. Had to try to fire up the base. It really makes you wonder what their actual intentions were for being there. But anyway.
Take a look at this tweet. He said similar crap when he was president and that God was the party of Bush, McCain, and Romney.
Each day we're
It is
told
the
by
language
those in
of
high office
bitterness
to
and
fear each other.
resentment that makes good people recall to be described that way. Obama is one of the most divisive figures in US history, except he is celebrated by mainstream media because they are partisan. They take side and love and protect Obama. It is no wonder a tough, no BS bull in the China shop emerged. That person was a fed-up Trump who broke the mainstream media by not caring what they thought he should. They could punch back against the DS and win. His rise coincided with a welcome birth at long last of consecutive media which gave voice to the voiceless who had been forced to consume the prejudice of the mainstream media. I can't stand Obama. He was weak. This is someone's opinion. He actually put out as he noticed what Democrat did. Like this guy said, I have actually seen both sides do this, but the essence Democrat put this show was just to stir up their base. That is a simple truth. It's like they actually had a script, like this is what you're supposed to do. The question that passes through my mind every single day, have you ever noticed that Democrat never posts anything pro-Democrat? It's always just anti-Trump. Then I wonder, if Trump is out, how would the messages be? Will they continue with this? Or what exactly? I don't get it. Because it's now something everybody knows that this is how they operate. And it's now really boring to a level not seen and know why. It get crazy, right? I don't know if I'm the only person seeing what I'm seeing every day like this. I want to appreciate people supporting, sharing out the videos. I just wanted to do this follow-up so you can see exactly what is happening. I want to appreciate people sharing out. As of the short clips that end, that is for the white algorithm. You can stop here.
I regret ever being a part of the Democratic Party.
The trap that Trump laid in the State of the Union address, where he, just show the tape there, because I think it's self-explanatory. And the Democrats didn't stand. I mean, obviously, it's a it's a deliberate trap, because they always played these games of Simon Says there at the State of the Union.
Well, I think you and I agree on this is all performative.
They will if they put it in the ad.
That just
goes through to get here. Trump, go Trump! Hey Murphy, you're scumbag. Thanks, man.
Our chamber is chanting USA. This is a sick person. The first lady.
I was there, and it was as horrific as I thought it would be.
She wasn't the only one. Look at 35, CNN's Abby Phillip.
But he utilized almost like these game show type moments where you're seeing awards being presented.
They're just so disgusting.
Of course, he chose who did not vote in his favor and did not shake her hand there.
Here's the video. He shook everyone's hand. Everyone. There's the Chief Justice. All of them got their hands shaken. to the point where they had to come back on the air and say this in SOT 33.
But we should point out as he walks in, he's pretty close to the justices again as he comes down on the floor, that he did shake their hands there this evening.
Moment. No, that's not what happened at all.
Democrats to stand for the slain passenger in North. Our first priority is Americans rather than illegal on either of those two. I think they took his bait.
Can take away from the joyous moment as all Americans. And why are they putting a medal?
Oh, he's already under scrutiny for 1,000 reasons. Viral Patel posted this on X.
People on the left are absolutely losing their minds.
Because now it's our job.
I get suspicious when anybody, whether it's
no one should be above scrutiny.
I think that Whoopi Goldberg, you might want to think.
Isn't their whole testimony?
Don't use it as a platform.
Person's home, it's very easy to.
This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today.
The country's in such emotional turmoil.
And Republicans on both sides.
So amazing. And wasn't it so great?